What's up, Internet? So this morning, September 1st, 2016, Nintendo had a 3DS Nintendo Direct. And it was alright. So they started out with some Pokemon Sun and Moon stuff. I was like, yeah, whatever. Sort of kind of care about Pokemon, not really. Sometimes I get into them, sometimes I don't. But so I was like, yeah, it looks fine. I'm probably not going to play it, but, it was a thing. Then they announced that Super Mario Maker is coming to 3DS. Not surprising at all. I'm surprised they didn't do it sooner. Surprised it didn't come out at the same time, to be honest. Seems like it's going to have some different features, but it's going to be essentially the same game. And that's fine. I bought Super Mario Maker day one on Wii U, and I played it a little bit, but I soon came to a realization that I suck at Mario. So playing all these online courses just was frustrating to me. And then not having too much experience playing Mario, I couldn't think of good course design, so I was like, I don't know. And that's fine. Like, some people are like obsessed with this game, or always playing it, doing either making courses or just playing online courses. That's fine, but it just wasn't for me. Then they talked about Mario Party Star Rush, which is a 3DS game, obviously, because this direct is about 3DS. It's just a Mario Party game on handheld, and it looks fine. I don't know if I'll play it or not. I've never played any of the handheld Mario Parties, not because I didn't want to, I just never did it. I'm only an okay fan of Mario Party, and you really need people to play with, have fun, and when it's on handheld, it's kind of hard because I literally know no one that has a 3DS but me. So even if I had it, I couldn't play with anyone. So correction, I know one person who has a 3DS, but he lives in a different state. But yeah, it looks fine. Again, I'll probably not play it, but oh well. And then, for some odd reason, they announced Amiibo functionality is coming to Animal Crossing New Leaf, which came out like 3 years ago. That's fine. I've never played Animal Crossing, so I don't care. I kind of want to try to play it, but at the same time, it's like, well, I don't know. It doesn't look like I'll get into it too much, but you never know. Sometimes people just randomly get into things like hardcore. But that's cool. They're adding like new update stuff, like some new characters and amiibo functionality, which I think it's weird, but whatever, it's cool. It's a thing. So that was basically that point of that. Then they talked about some Me Plaza games things. I don't know. I don't care. I never really played those. That really, they just kind of announced new ones or whatever. Some are coming out like right now. So I don't care at all. Like, not an inch of me cares about these at all. Yeah. Then they announced a new game called Tank Troopers, which actually looks pretty fun. I would actually probably play this game when it comes out. It looks like it could be a lot of fun. Yeah, I mean, kind of looks, it's like a cartoony like shooter type game, which if Splatoon shows anything, Nintendo can make pretty well. But yeah, it looks like it could be a fun game, so that was pretty interesting. I have no really other thoughts on that, and it looks fun. But yeah, so it looked cool. I talked about Picross 3D Round 2, I think it was. I don't care. Talked about some Nindies, or which would be indie games on Nintendo. I didn't really pay attention to what they all were, but Axiom Verge comes out today, and that game doesn't really appeal to me. So, and there's something about if you buy something, you get one. No, they're coming out at a discount, kind of like how PlayStation does it with like their, I forget what they call it, but it's like every week there's a new game and it's at like a slightly discounted price at the first week or whatever. So cool. Just showing some love to the indie developers, which is nothing wrong with that. Then they were talking about some Zelda, and I was like, ooh, Zelda stuff. And it was something about, yeah, so Skyward Sword is coming to the Wii Virtual Console on Wii U. So you can download Skyward Sword on Wii U and play it like you would on Wii, which is cool. I still have Skyward Sword on Wii, actually, so I can play it on Wii U, just popping the disc in, so I probably won't buy that. I'm not particularly a huge fan of Skyward Sword, so. But then they're talking about the NES Mini, whatever that was called. Is it NES Classic, NES Mini, whatever it is. It's saying how the Virtual Zelda is going to be on that, and they were talking about the Zelda 30th anniversary, and then they announced these new Zelda amiibo when they look friggin' awesome. Just look at the Ocarina of Time link. It's friggin' sexy as hell, man. Look at it. But yeah, so there's a 8-bit Link from the original, then there's the Ocarina of Time Link playing like the Ocarina. That looks freaking awesome. Then there's a 2-pack, which is Toon Link and Toon Zelda, which looks cool too. Honestly, those are my like least favorite designs of Link and Zelda because I don't really like the cartoony look. But that's fine. I mean, Wind Waker's awesome still. Like, that doesn't affect my enjoyment of the game. It's just my least favorite design of Link. But yeah, I've been saying like that Zelda needs more amiibo forever. Like, because there's the initial 6 Smash Bros. So there was Link, Zelda, Ganondorf, Toon Link, and Sheik, right? Yeah. And then they came out with the Toon Link one, or the Wolf Link one for Twilight Princess HD. Now Breath of the Wild is gonna have a Link one from that, also one of the horse and that weird giant tentacle robot thing, which yeah, that's weird. So more Zelda amiibos, which is always good because I love Zelda. I have his like 6-inch, or I have a like 3-foot tall Link action figure. You can see it right there. See it? It's freaking huge. I love that thing. And they also talk about the Dark Horse published Legend of Zelda Art and Artifacts book, which looks cool. If I had the money, I'd probably buy it. I don't even have the Hyrule Story. I don't know why. That came out a long time ago. I just never got around to buying it. But I love Zelda, so this is kind of cool. Again, if I had the money, I would buy it. But I don't. They talked about the new 3DS a little bit, how there's that Galaxy one, and then there's the Super Mario 3D Land built-in pre-installed bundle. Cool stuff, not really that important. And they announced more DLC for Hyrule Warriors Legends. I don't care unless it comes to Wii U Hyrule Warriors as well, but it was a new weapon for Toon Link, which is a sand wand or whatever, and then they announced Toon Zelda as a character, which she has like that knight armor for Spirit Tracks. So it's basically a DS Zelda game like pack. It's Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks. It's fine. I never finished Spirit Tracks, so Phantom Hourglass was decent. I don't really care about the Hyrule Warriors Legends DLC unless it comes to regular Hyrule Warriors, because apparently Hyrule Warrior Legends is garbage. Hyrule Warriors, though, is pretty good. Talk about Phoenix Wright. Don't care. Dragon Quest stuff. Looks interesting, but I've never really played Dragon Quest. Maybe. I'm not really a big classic JRPG fan. I don't really like turn-based. That's kind of obnoxious. Like, the only JRPG I really like is Kingdom Hearts, and that's not really JRPG. I mean, it's action. I don't know. But they talked about Yokai Watch 2. Don't care. Disney Magical World 2. Don't care. Sonic Boom Fire and Ice. Don't care. Shin Megami Tensei. Don't really care. Never really played one. Never played like Persona or anything. I don't really have no interest. Poochie in Yoshi's Woolly World. It's the Yoshi's Woolly World is being ported, I guess, to 3DS. I guess you can call it a port. I don't really know. But it features more Poochie, and I guess there's going to be some animated shorts that they're working on with like stop motion stuff. Looks cool. Again, those yarn Yoshis and stuff are adorable. And it's the Poochie yarn amiibo thing, which is freaking adorable. But I didn't play Yoshi's Woolly World. I still want to. I am broke. They talked more about Ever Oasis, the game they announced back at E3. It looks cool, but I don't really know if I'd played it or not. Maybe, I don't know. It looks like it could be fun. I'm still not really quite sure what it is. Maybe I'll play it if I can, but we will see. They announced Mario Sport game thing. I forget what it's called. Hold on. Mario Sports Superstars. It will feature thrilling sports as tennis and golf and horseback riding and baseball and soccer and other stuff. I think I don't really. Looks fun. I mean, a lot of the Mario sports games are fun. I remember on N64 playing like Mario Tennis for like 5 hours, like one sitting once, and my mom got mad because I was up at like 3 in the morning. But I don't know if I'd play it. I don't know. We'll see. And the last announcement of the day was a Pikmin game for 3DS, and it's like a 2D action adventure game. It looks fun. I've never played Pikmin. Never. I don't know why. I've always wanted to try it, but I never did. I remember back way in the day when Pikmin, like the first Pikmin was coming out, and I kept seeing the commercial for it on TV all the time. And I was like, this game looks cool. And I remember, I think a friend of a friend had it, and I was at that friend's house, and they played it on my GameCube, and I ended up having a save file on my memory card, and I got a trophy in Smash Melee because I had a save file of Pikmin on my memory card. I think that's how that story goes. But that's my only experience with Pikmin. But this game actually looks fun. It's got a cool art style for 3DS. I mean, 3DS looks ancient as hell. Like it's so old, like hardware-wise, and you can tell like a lot of the graphics just look ugly. I was looking at like during the trailer for like Ever Oasis and like Dragon Quest. I'm like, these kind of look kind of ugly. But you know, graphics don't really. Just because a game has bad graphics doesn't mean the game's not going to be good. But you know, sometimes it's kind of hard to look at a game when it's like, ugh. But yeah, that was today's Nintendo Direct. It was alright. I remember seeing like memes or whatever when this was announced, like, oh, they're doing Nintendo Direct. And I was like excited. It's like, it's only gonna be in 3DS. And I was like, oh, okay. And I guess that, you know, it's like, well, I mean, they still haven't officially announced NX, so they can't talk about it. So this is like, well, we had to push the 3DS because that's still the only thing that really matters. Because like they're like Wii U, we're done with that shit. Like they're done. They're done with Wii U. Like they're not gonna. I'd be surprised if any more games really came out on it. Like big first party Nintendo games came out on it still. And maybe there'd be like something, I don't know. Mario and Sonic, are the Olympics come out yet? I don't know. I don't pay attention. But yeah, it was decent. Some cool stuff. Though my favorite part was those new Zelda amiibos because I love Zelda. Like I said, 3 foot. Move finger. 3 foot Link action figure. I also have like another Link action figure, and I have all the Zelda amiibos that are ever been released, and I have 4. Only 3 of them are hanging up, but I have 4 Zelda posters. You can see one. It's right there. One is right above my head. And then there's one right there, but you can't see it because it's off screen. And that other one's not hung up in my closet. And then, what else do I have? I don't know. I just love Zelda. But yeah, so this has been my like reaction to the Nintendo Direct. I kind of wanted to do like the whole like you see like regular reacts, like it's like here's me in the corner and here's a video, or vice versa. And I was like, you know what? That's kind of like not great. Like I don't know, like I did one for one of the Kingdom Hearts trailers, and it's like I got a good amount of views, and it's like, well, I'm just like, I didn't do anything. And so yeah, now I'm pretty much I had the computer over here, and I was just scrolling through the video so I can remember everything, because I remember I've done these videos before, and I was like, what happened? And I had to take notes, what, now I just went through the whole thing, so I knew exactly everything that happened and could talk about it. And so this is still my reactions. Like, yeah, this is all the stuff that everything I thought about it. Like, it wasn't nothing really appealed to me extremely, like game wise. But that's fine. Like, I've kind of been in the mood where no games have really been appealing to me lately, except for games that I like really like. Like I've been playing Jack 2 recently. But other than that, I haven't really been doing anything. My PS4 hasn't really been on in a while, except for yesterday. Me and Kevin recorded some more Lego Marvel, but like. I haven't really been playing anything. But yeah, that was a weird tangent for no reason. But yeah, so make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Tell me what you thought about today's Nintendo Direct in the comments below. And I have been Zestran, and goodbye, YouTube. See you later.